some leaders go to college and everything like that. They try to be leaders running a business and everything. See, but that's not spirit. That's physical. To be a true leader, the Most High put you in that position. You go through all kind of problems, hell and everything. So when you come out of that, then you know how to talk to people, lead people, because you already been through it. That's why you become the leader. When it's spiritual, the L in front of the lead, the lead. I ain't don't want to be no goddamn leader, rat, all that kind of stuff, but I've been through more than everybody. No, mom and dad, all that kind of stuff. Turn around everything. You know, I want to suck up every woman, and everybody eating food and all kind of stuff. And I ain't had all that bull crap. Sisters and brothers, some love me, whatever, but they got abused by all kind of crap like that. I went through more than anybody ever been through.
Mm-hmm.
So the children get molested or whatever, but they try to hang and kill me. I came through the KKK era. And then in the military, it's even worse. And I got secrets on these devils also, too. What they do in the military is even worse out in the streets. You think you're getting away from something, they know your history about everything and how to attack people because they're going up to certain children, too, also. By their DNA and all kind of crap. And I talked about that crap, too. That's how I know about that Jupiter Rising movie, the things I messed up, a lot of that crap up. But they put something to me that make me why I can't remember everything. That's a left ear over here, and like, if they remove, it's going to destroy everybody, them and them, So I don't care, but it ain't no. So I got to go with this flow right now. I tell some secrets about some crap. But you don't just become a leader. Our men, the Most High, the hidden, put you in that position from what you went through, different lives and everything like that. And then you know that you'll be down with one of the granny spirits, like your grandma, she told you your focus with her, remember?
Yeah.
You know, but others want to be loving the USA bull crap. But your granny gave you them blessings, like that. You know, and a lot of other people see y'all, love you, church, They know the spirit. Some spirits is recycled spirits, like what they did in Haiti, like killing the people, whatever, raping the woman, knocking the bellies and all this kind of stuff, And so they got a slave mentality, the spirit, and they just want to be like the pale man, so they let their hair hang down. Now, this is not just so-called black people, this is the whole world. They all in the same boat. Everybody mixed up. I said this crap. But you'll know who is who when they hear that voice and they change. That's why little groups down there, they're the first cousins, first auntie and uncle. They're lead call. Cover their heads up. Out of Arizona dealing with the Canaanites, which is still Kush, Kemet, you know, the Phoenicians, the royal ones, the seafaring kings and queens. And that's why I love the ones came out of Arizona. You know, Tree Phase, Asard, Asherah, You see what I'm saying? They listen because they hear the voice, that spirit, which is written. So these the ancient ones that come back. That's all the movie Laws of the Sun I keep telling you about. Everybody in Culver, everybody try to listen in, try to get involved in it. But that's the New Testament bull crap. But the old and new goes together, which is 9:13. You become a new being, which is the 9 again, but 13 is death of the old and beginning of the new. That's the true goal. 9:13, I am. And I said, I'm original I am, but you'll be I am too if you walking beside me doing the same thing. And I say, I'm nobody, but I'm somebody. Who I am, that you don't know this because the spirit inside is different. But you'll be there too. You know, you ain't gonna try to be better than that because you don't know who I am, but you heard the voice that changed you. Now everybody on lines all over the world preaching stuff, fragments of what I said. Even our scholars, like from Phil Valentine to Bobby Hemming them to, you know, some of the ancient scholars, they would have fragments of stuff they was reading out of books and going to see stuff that been changed up. I say stuff that they ain't found yet. Dealing with American stuff, not going to Egypt crap, but they changing stuff at. I go back farther than that. And I like when the first one said DNA went back 312,000 years. And now we're in that 313 second, which is 313. Because by I've been here plenty of times and saw everything, and I keep changing the laws of the sun. And I only come for a few. So the new islands and everything like that, da-da-da. You know, when we start living this world again and junk, and that's why, like, I don't care about nothing. I'm telling my brother, I like, that's ain't nothing. My name that I already been there, saw that, but I want everybody to have, see, knowing they royal too, and then once you know you're royal, and you know they hate royal, and that's how we're gonna get what we're supposed to get, cause it's destiny, which is our heritage, inheritance. And I was at the store talking and stuff, and Indian guy said, only the royal people have the turbans. And then I think I showed you the one of the scholar people talk about that too, didn't I?
Yeah.
Only royal people have the turbans on their head. But I don't think he said the turban and the diadem, which is crowns, which is in scripture. Others start putting on turbans working in royal courts. Like people got turbans and stuff around their head, shawls in Africa, Egypt, or India, all around the world. You know, Muslim woman, what they call them, something, turkaba, what do they call the thing the women's wear, whatever? You know, covering their head and face or whatever, da-da-da. But they ain't got no crown on them, though, do they?
No.
Just like all the men ain't got no crown on them. Even the Saudi kings, they got white on, but they ain't got no crown. They got a thing wrapped around their neck, like so-called Christ thing. But they ain't got the crown on them. So these are servants of the royal courts. So this spiritual stuff going on right now in Saudi Arabia and all this kind of stuff, da-da-da. But over here, when the children start waking up, they're going to put them turbans on their head. They're going to go back to that white. You know, they start walking upright. They're going to be hated by the world. You know, they'll come together, but they start making them children come back, and that's even the higher beings from different dimensions or whatever, da-da-da. Showing we on the right path, going the right way, but some people think they got it rough going on. I say, no, because we ain't coming together. Y'all fighting amongst each other. We should be kind of living by each other by now. Come together and start claiming the lands back, but we got to be together, and this is what nobody wants. Everybody want to be a leader, a chief, the moderator, or whatever, da-da-da. You know, disciples, that's what moderate disciples, which is apostles, but disciples turn to discipline. To our medium. I told people, Yahudium, and then I said, but the Ham, that's the Ruach, which is the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, when it changes over. You know, everything inside of you, and the light comes from inside of you, and the whole body comes together as one body. You know, your energy coming off your feet, your legs vibrating, when I lay in the bed, you know, the whole body is vibrating, light coming from the body, and in the head part, the crown part, is like the big bumblebees. And I said, there's some videos too, like, and the vibrations come off the body, like, you know, all that kind of stuff. And ain't nobody did that, and I did it live, and I'm trying to do stuff, and you get mad, happy, but, you know, it don't affect you. Because, you know, we are creators. If you children on the Most High, you can create things, but you also can destroy things. So that's why we got to be careful with our emotions and energy. Don't let people piss off like that, da-da-da. Because we are the destroyers, which is the judgment. But we also are the creators of everything new. So we create our new islands and stuff. Our new dynasties coming back together and stuff. But everybody want to fight amongst each other for some reason. I don't just, you know, I do know, you know, that's why you got to separate the wheat from the tare. So that's what's going on right now. Yeah. You know, the waters, the dark waters, tornadoes and everything like that, these are spirits. They rise it up. It's that time now. We're in the middle now. It started 2020, which was 2012. So it's 2023 coming up. So this is like the third year, the middle. You know, everything, you know, 7 years, 8 months in advance. All that war stuff, that's spiritual stuff. You know, China taking over, da-da-da. That's like the yellow ox or whatever, you know, which is the gold. And they're dealing with Africa and Jamaica and stuff like that, the Lost Church or whatever, All of that is spiritual, but we got to rise even above that. And we deal with who and get the shawls from, where we get them from?
Oh, Maggie.
Magi. The first one, trust, like that. Dealing with China stuff. This spiritual stuff, mama. Think about that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can post this, but I love the true cuzzos. And like I was talking to people at the store tonight, dude older, and I said, you're a truck driver too. And he said, oh yeah, I said, yeah, I drove trucks. He said, it's getting rough now. He said, man, I'm about to give it a two. I said, we all supposed to give up all that crap, because that's dealing with the old body stuff, still trying to fit in the system, do what they do. Oh, we're going to be a real estate person and all this. No, the real estate is you. When you being real, and you the true estate, the true inheritance, the true treasury. But they don't want to be real. They want to try to flip money. Oh, I'm going to get ready to houses and flip money to rent out to somebody. That's the devil. Because he didn't create the houses, create the land, he created the water. He don't own nothing. So he's tricking people to chase the money part again. And I told people we are the true real estate. The Ra'el, the real. Real the reals. The estate is the trust of the Most High. When we listen to this bullcrap, people think what they put in front of us that is real, that shit ain't real. How they gonna conquer some lands with guns and everything, say, oh, we the owners of the land now, and da-da-da. You gotta rent from us and pay us taxes. But Martin Luther King told you that. We exile on our own lands. And then they do it to every country. And everybody face, but every country now waking up, going against them, want to throw them out. We ain't scared of y'all no more. Because the ones today, these are the children that came back from all of that bullcrap. Like, man, that's that stuff. We ain't scared of the ones going back to being Moros, Moriscos, back to that more. Not African Americans. With the Kush, or just the Kemet part and stuff. When once upon a time, the whole Africa was Ethiopia. Dealing with the ETH again, that duh again. And the oceans were duh. And Ethiopia was a place where they saw like a paradise, like this is what they wanted to be. Same thing with Haiti, or so-called Haiti or whatever. Ethiopia and Haiti is the only two that fought the so-called Italians and the France, and they whooped them. Napoleon and the French like the France, crap like that. And the European countries make them like the poorest countries out of everybody. For example, won't even help them at all. But his spirit's still strong. And then it was like, oh, they have voodoo. And they scare people away from their true inheritance, spirituals of voodoo. I'm like, are you serious? Trick people that crap and put in some Catholics up, go to the church with some favorite guy coming there. He's it's so-called pale Jesus or Christ, all the bull crap like that. But all over the world, everybody knows a dark image. And then people say, well, Christ, it don't matter what race, color he was. If it don't matter, then why you painting him pale with blue eyes? Well, Pope, the highest thing on the planet, they got the mama and child that's dark skin. And they call it Black Madonna. You know Black Madonnas. Just say my Adonai. Don't put the black part in it to sink a low. Nah, you want see they still trick people with that part. And then people, the Blessed Mary, but Mary's head is covered up. So how you gonna talk about Christian and you love Jesus, but you ain't covered up like his mama? See, can't take all these fake ass preachers out here and that's nonsense. You the so-called Gentiles, they ain't about to tell you to go. It said don't go amongst the Gentiles, give them the information. But Paul, why can't they get it too? So he gonna be their God. That's where that Jesus come in. That's their so-called savior. But Jay at the soul, the Indian guy, he said the Middle East people, they covered up like that and think they royalty stuff because they following the laws of so-called Jesus to Muhammad. So they know. But they didn't have hate or whatever because they get laws or whatever, and they changed the Quran up also. But Christ is the cake, crown or whatever. But in India, it was Krishna, Christ, the crystallizing, da-da-da. And Krishna means that dark one. But these so-called black people get that bias, but the black. No, it was the dark, dealing with the ark. The ark come together, the fire come out that junk. And that was Krishna. And we went to that Buddha tree, what's called Banyan tree.
Banyan, yeah.
It looked like the dreads and all that kind of stuff, da-da-da. And we had the two old ladies came, blew out blood us, da-da-da.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let us take your picture, please, da-da-da. Everybody know the spirit when they see it. Not IT it, ETH it. The ethnicity, the culture. Dealing with the ancient today. The ancients rising again. But people go on talk about Africa studying Africa, this and that, all that history bull crap. These people, they don't dress like the ancient, but they talking all about ancient history. You can't talk about something if you ain't walking like something. Don't talk about it if you ain't being about it. Because ain't no ancient person had a suit and towel. Ain't no ancient person been sitting in some nice-ass house, talking on the thing, podcast, saying, subscribe to me, follow me. Ain't no ancient person trying to do everything by themselves, trying to be rich. Hey, buy my bullshit cups and shirts and all this bullcrap. They ain't wear that crap in ancient time. They ain't had them kind of cups in ancient time. So everybody spend their money on these nonsense people. But when a righteous one walks around amongst them, they'll listen to something else and they won't. God help that one come back walking, because they come back without nothing to let everything go for this world. That's what I can go back and hustle and get da-da-da, but I let everything go. Y'all came and showed me the right way again, the love again, from destroying stuff, pulling the white back, letting everything go. Moved it to start all back over, brand new, to restore a house. Because the temple, synagogue, the church is the body, the human body. When a couple come together, that's what it's talking about. Not these buildings they got to build out here. And they say you can't build a house of God with no hands. The church is a circle. Cersei. The chakras inside the body, which I told people turn around, start with that magnet around the belly. This is Zika wheels. They'll start turning, the rumbling, something like you're hungry. You're not hungry. That's the motor cranking up in the car. Just like Earth. And it rises up. You get confidence and everything like that, and that glow gonna come. That's the temple of the Most High. And that spirit ain't dwelling inside no. Okay, I'm done. I gotta come inside now, mama. Yeah, you can make this real to real and post it for the night. April Showers or whatever, or Shabbat, whatever, and make a name for it and post that too.
Okay.
All right, love you. I love TLC. 13 love to the true Moors, the true TLC. Those who still walk in the path, just gonna walk to the end. Because this says all the people that be saved, those who to the end. Not those who grab some information and think they're gonna be saved by listening to some other people think they got some history. Because history is a lie. You gotta have heritage. Her age. Dealing with the mama. Inheritance. Dealing with the mama. And the mama the one that bring the waters. I'm a mama's son. I ain't nobody, baby. I love y'all, TLC. 13 loves to all those who support and continue walking that path and putting the white in the shawls and looking out for the young stars and sea sun coming together in unity as one. Just because I ain't out there and everything, I know what goes on in the spirit realm because we're going through a spiritual war right now. Don't look at everything and take it literally, like wars and rumors of wars, Russia and all that book. Russia's just the head. The top of European, that's the head. This stuff is spiritual stuff. The real deal. 13 love. The Most High is real. Elohim is real. 913. From old to new. The Ankia. I'm out.